YouTube, what is good? Is your boy Gaming with Tyreezy back again with another Valor Legends Eternity video. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Actually destroy the like button, kill the like button. Just keep clicking the like button until it eventually disappears. Okay, like it nonstop. Yeah, follow me on all socials. Please follow me on Twitch and Instagram. My Twitch is actually gone up. Like, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for all of the support. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you for all the concurrent subscribers that constantly come and view the channel. Again, thank you for all of the support. Thank you for getting me to 20 followers on Twitch. I believe I'm 20 or 19, whatever. And I didn't get any followers on Instagram, so appreciate that too. But yeah, today's video is going to be about the Blessing Temple. How you should be navigating it, how to get to the breakthrough level, and yeah, do's and don'ts, what you should be doing with the Blessing Temple. Okay, so let's talk about max level first. Okay, max level is going to be 260. You have to have your hero 11 stars or higher. 11 stars is going to be the big gold star. We'll just show you an example. This is the 11 star, this right here. The only way you can get your guy to level 260 is by promoting him to 11 stars, which will then open him up to level 260. 260 is the max level until your main team is all level 260, and then you'll go through the breakthrough process. I'll say that again. The max level is 260, as you can see here, 260, 260. In order for me to break past level 260, I need to have 5 heroes reach level 260, okay? I need 5 heroes to reach level 260. That means you need to have 5 11-star heroes or higher in order to reach the max level, okay? Things you should be doing and things you shouldn't be doing. Number 1, you should, any light or shadow heroes that you get, you should be throwing them into the Blessing Temple until you can get them 11 stars, and then you want to take them out of the Blessing Temple and then level them up. Okay, anybody that you plan on maining in your main 5, make sure they're not in the Blessing Temple. Okay, because the only way you can level them up is them not being in the Blessing Temple. You can still promote them in the Blessing Temple, but you cannot level them up. There's a huge difference. Promoting them just increases their stars, which increases their max level, which then you could, you know, level them up, right? In order for you to level them up, though, they cannot be in the Blessing Temple. What I do is I have a main 5 team, as you can see here: Cardellin, Margaret, Renine, Sota, and Darby. That is my main 5. They are not in the Blessing Temple. As you can see, their level is white. It's not green. If it's green, that means they're in the Blessing Temple. If it's not green, it's white. They're not in the Blessing Temple, okay? Yeah, so your main objective or whatever is to find 5 people that you want to push the campaign with to get through the breakthrough as well. It doesn't really matter, guys. The most important thing is that you're climbing through the chapters and all of your people are 11 stars. Once they're all 11 stars and they all reach level 260, everyone in your Blessing Temple will be the same level no matter what. It won't go off of your lowest level. Like right now, my lowest level is 220, so everyone will be capped out at 220 that's in the Blessing Temple, as you can see. The cap for the Blessing Temple works off of your lowest level hero in your main team. So my lowest level right now is a tie between Renine, who is, as you can see, she has the clear white level, which means she's not in the Blessing Temple. And then we have a Margaret and Terrence. Okay? The reason why I can't promote them is because I need them to be 11 stars. They're all 10 stars right now. So I'm in a weird position where I'm basically just sitting. I'm pushing the campaign, but we're just really just cruising, trying to collect duplicates, collect summoner books so we can then summon to hopefully get dupes of heroes to, you know, promote, yada yada. Okay, so the reason why I say it doesn't really matter who you have in your main 5 team is because as long as you're progressing through the story mode and you're pushing, your main 5 is okay. As long as you, again, you're pushing, you're not getting stuck as often. I mean, obviously, we're all going to get stuck because it's an idle game. It requires you to chill a little bit unless you spend money. Okay, we're not going to talk about that, though. We're going to talk about your main 5 team. So if your main 5 team, you push, you can get to chapters 25, 26, 30, whatever chapter you're on. That's important if you're able to push. Number 2, the second important thing is getting the duplicates to you know, level them up to 260. As you can see, I'm going through that process now. I'm going to switch over to the main to show you what it looks like after you break through. But for now, we're just going to stick here just for a little bit longer. Just bear with me. Make this video as quick as possible and try to make it as informative as possible. Okay, so as you can see, I have a couple of 10 stars in here. That's because I don't have the duplicates for them, but I wanted them to be at the same level as me so I can swap them out and they'll have decent power levels. So that's another way you could be using or utilizing the blessing temple. Even though I have a main 5 team here, that doesn't mean you should stop promoting people. You should always be promoting people because you still need them for swaps, unless you just have shadow and light heroes, which will pretty much do the job. I do find myself switching in and out still a little bit, but for the most part, light and shadow heroes are very, very strong. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the blessing temple. So as you can see, I have 2 tanks. I have my main tank, Cardellin, and then I have Lionel. The reason why I have that is because they're both very good in my opinion, and I like to swap them out depending on the composition I'm playing against. Same thing for Terrence, same thing for Ramel. I just swap them out and if I need more damage, things like that, yada yada. So yeah, that's the way I use the blessing temple. Again, make sure your main 5 team is not in the blessing temple because then you cannot level them up. It's better to just, if you want to use somebody and you don't have the duplicates, just throw them in the blessing temple. There is no really repercussions for misuse of the blessing temple other than you having to wait 24 hours. That's it. But you have mad slots down here. You got all these slots you can just add people in. So don't be afraid to use the blessing temple. Don't be afraid to make mistakes in the blessing temple because there is really no repercussions, like I said, other than a 24-hour wait time. You don't have to pay or anything like that. Oh, you can play 50 gems to reset. I didn't know that, but now we know. Alright, so we're going to switch over to the main account and just show you guys the breakthrough process. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments. Again, if you have 11-star heroes in your main 5 group, make sure they're maxed out to 260, and then you just chill with them. You utilize them to push the campaign. In order to get through this breakthrough process, you need to have 5 heroes at level 260, and then the breakthrough process will happen at the blessing temple. Now, once you get to this point, you will break through the max level. As you can see, the max level is 260, but once you break through, the max level becomes whatever you want it to be, I guess. I don't really know if there is a max level, but this is where I say after a while, the blessing temple does not matter. Once you get your 5 people to 260 and you break through, everyone becomes the same level. So therefore, you don't have to waste mats on leveling up one guy to 260 and the next. It all becomes very, very, very easy. Then it just requires you to still have rejuvenation beads, but you need all 3. In order to break through a level, you need to use this this mandatory amount of evolution beads, and then I'll get to level 390, and then I'll have to use my gold and my XP sand to then level it up, and then I'll get to a process where it will require me to use X amount of rejuvenation beads to then level up my guys again. So whenever you get to this point, this is where you'll break through and get to a new level. So once I get this 15,000 evolution beads, I'll break through, and then I'll be level 309, and then I'll need to do this all the way up until it requires me to use evolution beads again, and then I'll be level 310. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the blessing temple, how you should be using it. As you can see here, I have all kinds of people here. This is to just swap up comps. Also for advanced team, that's Also, why you'll be using this blessing temple as well. Advanced team is a whole nother story, so we're not going to get into that right now. I wanted to discuss the blessing temple with you guys, how you should be using it, what it looks like. Again, your main team should not be in the blessing temple. They're obviously going to be over here, but they should not be in use. Okay, you should use the blessing temple for just swaps, things like that, until you get the duplicates you need to get them to 11 stars, and then they'll officially be a part of your main 5, and then you'll be able to level them up to 260. So my advice to you is try to build your team around your duplicates, like I said before in my early strategy video. Utilize your duplicates, build your team around whoever you're getting mad duplicates of. Make sure that the heroes are obviously decent. I wouldn't build my team around a bunch of C tier heroes or D tier heroes. I'll at least make it B or A or higher. But again, you got to utilize your duplicates off of that. And then you'll get to this process here, which then you'll be able to break through. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. It'll just take a couple of minutes to just make sure I hit every point. Again, in order to even get close to the breakthrough process, you need to have 11 star heroes. 11 star heroes are the big gold star heroes, as you can see up here. This is 12 star. Don't mistake this one for 11. This is 12 because this is 10, and then once you get to the big one, that'll be 11. So as you can see, this is what my heroes look like. Everyone's green because everyone is a part of the blessing temple now. Like I said, once you have 5 people get to the max level, which is 260 originally, then you'll go through the breakthrough process. Then everyone shares the same level once you do the breakthrough process one time. And then everyone that you put into the blessing temple, they will all be the same level as everyone. There is no lowest denominator at that point. Everyone's the same level. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Our Ramel is getting real juicy, by the way. I didn't want to show you this yet. I wanted to wait. But yeah, our Ramel is very, very strong. He's almost maxed out in gear. We'll just need to promote the agility gear, as you can see here, and then boom. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the Blessing Temple video, guys. Hopefully I was able to answer all your questions. If I wasn't, make sure you drop a comment down below saying I missed something. If you got a question, let me know. I tried to touch all bases. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't think I am. This is fairly simple. It's pretty basic. If I was able to figure it out, you guys should be able to figure it out too. Plus, you got me to help you out. I had to figure all of this out on my own, so yeah. That should be it. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Again, follow me on Twitch and Instagram. Again, shout out to all of you guys. Thank you so much for all of the support on the channel. I'm out, guys. Peace.